Hello YouTube, this is DevilDino10 and I'm doing a tutorial today on how to use HyperCam 2. Now this is HyperCam 2 as you can see here. This is the first screen it will come on when it loads. To start off, here, select region or select window. Now select region. This means that if you click on that button, then it will bring up with a sort of cursor for your mouse, sort of cross for your mouse, and then you can drag like that, like when the cross comes up where you want to record, or select window, which will do a certain type, like a certain set piece. Like if I was to hover my mouse down here, then a little flashing bit will come up around the taskbar, which it will mean that it's going to record the taskbar, or around here I'm going to record this whole screen, or little bits like even here, start, or little shortcuts. Select region, you can just drag where you want. Now, when recording, show rectangle around recorded area. This is that while you're recording, around where you're recording will be a red rectangle, so you always know where you're recording. I usually turn this off as I know where I'm recording anyway, as I set it all before every video to make sure. And making the rectangle blink will make it flash red, the red bit flash as you're recording. For this bit, leave HyperCam window opened, which is what it's doing now. It will come up with saying HyperCam recording, and it will stay up like this while you're recording. Iconize HyperCam window to the taskbar. I usually do that so that as soon as you start recording, this will just drop down into here onto the taskbar, like just minimized, so you can carry on recording as usual, or hide HyperCam window will totally hide it. If we move on to hotkeys, these keys, if you press them, they all have a certain action. So if I wanted to start or stop recording, I would press F5. You can change that just by clicking on it. Start recording, stop recording, all in one button. Pause and resume, all in one button. F1, again you can change that. Single frame shot in pause mode. So if you pause your video with F1 and then click F4, then it will take a snapshot, single frame shot. And you don't have to use F5, F1 and F4, you can change them just by clicking on them as usual. This bit here, pan the captured area when the mouse is moving and the following keys are pressed. I've set mine to Control and Alt, so if I was to hold down Control and Alt and then move around my mouse, the screen will follow the mouse. And key to switch pan lock is Shift and F3. Right, moving on. AVI file. AVI file name. This is what you want your file name to be called. Mine's just as it normally is. Browse for file name. That's where your file would go. So if you just go, click on that, search for your files and click save. Open output folder will open where your video is going to go, so you can check. And then this tick, I keep this ticked so that adding a sequential number to the file name would mean that after everything I record, it would come up with, say the first one would be called clip 001, then it would be called clip 009. Like if I done 9 more after that, and then clip 020, and keep going on like that. All of this I keep the same because this is good playback quality and it works perfectly fine, so it doesn't really need to be changed. Here's sound. I'm recording my sound from my microphone, which is what I'm talking into now, and that's that. Number of channels, 2 stereo, sample size 16-bit, sample rate 22,050 samples per second. I leave them as they are, so that just works how I want it to if I keep that as it is. If I go into options, if it loads. Alright, here we go. I've got selected record cursor. That means that you can see my cursor as I'm recording. As you can see, it's moving around the screen. Add starburst to the movie when mouse is clicked. I have that on. That means that when I click like that, little starbursts will come out of my cursor. Star size is just how big the star is going to be. I just keep that the same. Left click star colour, so when I left click it will come out red. If I right click, it will come up blue. Like that. Mouse click sound volume, that's when I click what sound does the mouse make. Like how loud is it going to be. I keep mine just under 50% because 50% is quite loud as it is. So under that would be fine. Screen notes will set a note onto your screen. License isn't important. If you want to check for a new version, then you can do that by clicking this button here. But I usually keep that as it is, so I wouldn't worry about that last one. Okay, so thanks for watching my video. Like, comment and subscribe, and basically just enjoy my videos. Thanks, bye.